First and only on 4, an inhumane practice going on in rural Hidalgo County. Dogs dumped on the side of a road, left to die. Luckily, they have a couple of saviors on their side who won't betray their trust. Joe Alvarado lives out in the rural area north of Alton and is saddened by what occurs out here.
It's just almost every month, every 2 months, 3 months, we come across another animal.
He and his wife have a long caliche driveway leading to their home. It's hidden so people passing by think it is a secluded location. That's where they dump their dogs.
We found a Chihuahua down the road from us to the west that was in really bad shape, in fact the vets had probably said she wasn't going to live.
This is what Piper looked like when Joe found her, and 2 weeks after being in his care, she was on the mend. She lived to be about 14 years old and died peacefully in her favorite bed at Joe's house.
They just kind of almost tell you that they want a home or something, and we pick them up and we take them to the vets and give them shots and fix them.
Joe hasn't caught anyone in the act of abandoning the animals, but has luckily spotted the poor souls in time to get them emergency care, which is all out of his own pocket.
Instead of caring for man's best friend, people are actually putting them in trash bags and throwing them out like yesterday's garbage.
There was a trash bag right here on the road, and there were turned out to have 5 puppies in it, alive.
All of the puppies were rehabilitated and turned over to loving homes.
We have managed to find homes for a lot of them through friends, through contacts.
But one of the litter stayed with Joe and his wife, and Thunder is his little buddy, perfectly healthy, and we can only imagine grateful to be alive. To think that people can betray these harmless animals and leave them with no water, food, and exposed to the elements puzzles this animal lover.
2 more dogs. One of them was actually tied to our pedestal, the phone pedestal over there.
He has not passed up any of the dumped dogs or cats for that matter, because if he did, they would probably starve to death or be overcome with heat. In fact, Joe doesn't give the very ill animals away. He keeps them as his own to make sure they have a life filled with love.
8 dogs and 12 cats.
They're good people. If you see an inhumane act in progress, contact your local police department. There are fines, even jail time for animal cruelty. Online, Priscilla Tucker writes, "Don't understand how people can just dump them like that. I'm glad there are people out there willing to rescue and help them out." Felicia writes, "This person should get a medal for doing what he does and saving these dogs and having such a big heart. People, if you're going to get pets, make sure you can afford to keep them fed and healthy and give a good home." Joe also suggests getting them spayed or neutered. I posted pictures of some of the rescued dogs on my Facebook page. Find me now and talk about Joe's efforts to save them online at facebook.com/Action4NewsMarcy and Twitter at MarcyKGBT.